so let's do this.
Tell me what to do.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. All right. So the location is on a giant magnet. That's where we're fighting, on a giant magnet. Alright, I'm fucking torn. I don't know what to do. Alright.
Not be Magneto or Wolverine?
Why you think Magneto would be okay? He'd just repel himself. He's not made of metal. He controls metal.
Okay.
He standardly wears a metal helmet.
Since I am the challenger here,
Fair enough.
I got a kindergarten class
Oh god.
armed with a can of whoop ass.
Draw your random trait. Controls magnetism. What is the fucking odds of that?
Wow.
Wow.
That
Alright.
was good.
So I will be...
The whole class controls magnetism.
I will be Kirby,
Ooh.
who just drank 5 energy drinks. Yike! Let's see here. And who also... There's 3 of them. There's 3 Kirbys.
Oh,
There's
fuck.
15 energy drinks total been drank. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so in a kindergarten class, basically there's what, 25 kids?
I mean, that's a fucking...
And they're all
Battalion.
armed. They're all armed with a can of whoop ass. So they're fucking ready. Fuck that energy drink shit. This is a can of motherfucking whoop ass, and they can control magnetism. Man,
What are they gonna do
I
with
wonder
that?
what they're gonna fucking sit your ass on the fucking magnet while they beat you down with a can of whoop ass.
Okay.
And then they'll probably do some bullshit with like throwing you up and down on the magnet, fucking bouncing you around like the Incredible Hulk.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, now get to.
Alright. Well, I'm Kirby. I'm not magnetic. So, I mean, none of that would really affect me because I'm pink, fleshy, and beautiful. And then
You
on
are-
top of that, since the 5 energy drinks came in, I'm more like Super Smash Brothers Kirby. I'm just like, boom, 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 all over the place. But on top of that, a can of whoop ass seems to me that it would be made of something magnetic. It might fall to the magnet, and then you'd have to use
What
control
about your
magnetism.
fucking can of energy
I
drinks?
just drank them. I didn't drink them on the magnet. I just drank them beforehand.
Oh,
And on top
okay,
of that,
I
there's
see what
3
you're saying.
Kirbys, so I would just and you'd be fucking gone, bro. I'd gobble up
But
your
then
entire
again,
kindergarten
the
class.
the children, the entire children, all fucking
Don't,
25.
this isn't your
can do-
time. Don't the
can do
children
magnet-
me. Fuck the
I'm
children,
just
alright? You
saying,
got a
they can do
battalion of
magnetism, so
kindergartners coming up
your
against 3
argument-
Kirbys.
Your argument of fucking magnetism on the fucking
And on top of
can of
that,
whoop
when I
ass,
swallow
get
one
that
of
out
the
of here.
kindergartners, I get all their powers. So I would control magnetism because Kirby becomes whatever he eats because you are what you eat. And on top of that, I would become a can of whoop ass. I'm done. That's it. GG.
Rachel.
Sorry.
I know,
Kindergartners are super fucking savage creatures.
especially with a can of whoop ass. But man, I knew he was gonna.
But if you're gonna be
Kirby gets
fucking eating like a vor thing, I mean,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sorry.
Success. Alright, let's go. Round 2. Fucking. I could have been new Kung Fu. That was an option. Oh god, it's gonna fall back. Alright. Alright. And the location. Nick, will you flip this for me?
See,
The Vatican.
okie dokie.
Sick.
the Vatican.
The Vatican. We're fighting at the Vatican.
Okay.
Alright, Nick, go for it.
All right. I have a Viking
Fuck yeah.
that can match an opponent's size,
Interesting.
and then has no bones. Oh, Jesus, fuck!
Alright.
What? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? He has no bones.
Well, I have something for
He's
you
gonna
then.
slither over there with his fatness and shit. Like I don't get
I
it.
have a dwarf, so you can match my size.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I have
Can.
a bionic. You can. You don't have to. Bionic dwarf though. He's bionic.
Bionic.
He's got
Bionicles.
augmentations, and also flip it. Literal jazz hands. A bionic dwarf with literal jazz hands. Shbop bop doo bop. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So, since I am a Viking, I have vast knowledge.
Do you?
So, it's
Is that an
called
assumption?
killing. It's called killing. That's my vast knowledge. It's killing and pillaging and other stuff. But that's yeah. So I can match your size, but I am not going to since I am a big ball of flubber. And I'm just going to roll over top of you and hopefully crush you in my body. That's all I have, to be
Okay.
honest with you.
That's fine. Well, I am a dwarf, which means I'm outfitted with very sharp objects, whether it be axes or, what have you, little knives and trinkets, but I'm also bionic. So not only would I survive through your rolling flesh ball, but since I have literal jazz hands, all of the sharp, pointy objects in my hands would just cut up your belly with my literal jazz hands, because, I'm just throwing the spirit fingers. And then you would die. You would literally be disemboweled rolling over my bionic dwarf. So, and then as I would pop out, I'd be like, ta-da! And I'd fucking throw more jazz hands, because they are literal.
Rage.
Rage? How are we feeling about this?
Literal jazz hands.
Literal jazz hands for the win, dude.
Sorry, Nick. You just keep getting shitty
I
cards.
know,
The
it's
that
always the
last
second-
random card, dude, is always the worst.
That second card has been fucking me over.
It literally has no bones in his body.
Like I could do nothing. I literally just roll
This
like
fucking
flubber.
game, dude.
I mean, you could have done more.
Oh my
Like
god.
what do you
yes.
mean? What could I have done
Yes.
with my flubberness?
Well, I mean, if you're in the Vatican, you shouldn't be fighting in the first place.
That's
Well,
true.
look, the Vatican is a place
And
of
if you
security.
remember the Da Vinci Code, there are people that can whip ass in the Vatican. And Vikings were the precursors to Christianity, so you could have asked them to help you fight, and therefore disemboweled and eventually tore apart and left in.
Look, Rach, when there's
they
a
sit
Viking made with no bones heading towards the Vatican, the government called me, alright? And I went in and I did work, alright? That's all
You're
I-
not arguing against me, but I was giving Nick an example of how you can just be like,
The bionic dwarf, dude. Best super. He's
Jazz
about to join
hands.
the MCU here soon, bro. This literal jazz hands.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, so we're fighting at the North Pole.
I'm so proud to be. The
Alright.
jazz hands is what's killing
Majestic
me. Man.
North Pole battle featuring. Throw down, brother.
Boy band
A boy band.
armed with a purple blade.
Wait, which boy band before you draw your next one? Pick one.
Fucking
Green Day. Done. Alright. Got it.
sure.
So Green Day armed with Vorpal blades. I'm gonna give you one Vorpal blade for each member of Green Day. Total of 4. Draw your random card. Not the whole stack, pal. He's also a pass.
Damn, dude. Okay. Got you.
Why do you keep getting shitty cards, dude?
I
Alright.
got you.
I am going to be a cowboy who is breastfeeding a Darth Vader, because that's fun. And my random card is going to be Elderly, who? The cowboy or Darth Vader?
Cowboy.
elderly Darth Vader.
No.
No, Nick liked the thought of a powdery cowboy breast milk, so we're gonna go with that.
Breastfeeding
Darth Vader, who's just disgusting in nature. Alright. And you're a pacifist, right?
See,
Ah, okay, cool.
we are armed, but we are pacifists.
You are armed, but you'd rather talk it out.
Just because you're pacifist does not mean you won't defend yourself.
Well, that's true.
It means you
Okay.
don't initiate violence.
So, we got Green Day, right? They fucking strolling through the North Pole, guitars and everything, amps on their backs. They stumble across a cowboy feeding Darth Vader, and
By
he's
his
old.
what, Nick? How is he feeding Darth Vader? How is he say it? How is he feeding Darth Vader?
Breastfeeding him. Okay, so then they start
Having
playing
a
a
It's
song.
Superfight Kim.
They start fucking laying down some tasty
It's like
riffs,
Cards Against Humanity, but worse.
and they start trying to reason with this old cowboy, telling him, "You're feeding your son, Darth Vader." So
Is that it? Was that's all?
I can't even say anymore. Like this, we're just trying to reason with you, man.
All right, man. That's fair. So this cowboy is strolling through the North Pole, and never thought I'd say that. Um, and he's got this tiny Darth Vader, in his bosom, carriage in him. And he's breastfeeding him. And then he comes across the band Green Day, carrying vorpal blades, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So he gives a little, he rubs the little forehead of a little Darth Vader. And little Darth Vader's hand shoots out, starts force choking all four members of Green Day. You guys are just floating in the air like, oh no, oh. And then on top of that, I also am elderly. So as soon as I would be done with that, I would pick up the Vorpal blade and I would use them as canes. I would fashion a four-way walker with the Vorpal blades to continue my way through the North Pole with little baby Darth.
Don't you mean a roll later?
All right, look, if you want to start talking durable medical equipment, Rage, we can handle that another time. I'm talking like she put 2 tennis balls on the front of 2 of the Vorpal blades, and then fashioned them together using bamboo from the North Pole, and then continued on her way after force choking Green Day. By the way, this cowboy's a woman. Cowgirl. Rage. Nick, we
Both
fucking
of you
stop.
are horrible.
Stop drawing cards. God damn it, we gotta. So who won? Should we switch spots?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, Green Day. They did it. The
They did it,
pacifists
dude. Green Day.
were
Wake
and
me
they're
up
doing it
when
at the White
September
House.
ends, dude. Alright, let's do this.
fighting at the motherfucking White House.
The White House? Oh shit. Alright. Sick. Sick. Alright. So I am going to be Martha Stewart. Everything I touch turns to hummus. Everything. And on top of that, I have no arms. I have no arms. Fuck.
Oh man, this
How
is
am I
gonna
supposed to make that happen? Alright, go for it, Nick.
be- All right, well, I got a demon.
Great.
He's armed with a cattle prod
Sick.
as well, riding a
Oh, god damn it.
Heisenberg.
Alright. That fucking sucks. That actually sucks.
So you're missing a powerful thing.
I'm
Kevin.
missing a powerful thing?
Yes, you are.
How so?
You can touch something with your fucking foot.
I've already been thinking about various ways to touch people without my hands because I have, in
Yeah,
fact,
it's just
no
called you
arms.
trip and fall, and just bump into
I
them, and then next thing
fucking
you know, you're
knew.
laying in a pile of fucking hummus.
I knew I should have chose armed with a sniper rifle. I fucking knew it. Alright, I'm gonna make my argument now. So Martha Stewart, the Asian sensation, she's gonna
She's
come at you.
not
Stop it, Rachel.
Asian?
So she's gonna come at you with a flying headbutt, and then as she's in the air flying towards you, she's gonna just like whip her legs out, like wing style. And at some point, she will make contact with you, in which case we will have delicious satanic hummus. and that hummus will be enjoyed throughout all of the White House, and not just for this term, but for all terms to come, because this nation is based on hummus. Thank you.
Jason know what hummus is.
I do know what hummus is. It's crushed chickpeas and a bunch of other
All right.
disgusting shit rolled up into a paste.
So since I am a demon, I have various powers.
Like
Just alone. For one, it's probably all fire based. I
don't
would
know
assume fireballs and shit,
There
and
are
I can
ice
open up
demons.
portals to hell and shit. There's gotta be ways like that. So, not only that, I'm on a fucking Heisenberg. I'm flying.
You're flying a Walter White? That's crazy, dude.
I'm flying Walter White, man.
I didn't know Walter White could fly.
Yeah. So what you're essentially saying here is you're going to come at Walter White here, and you're going to touch him and turn him into hummus, right?
I've got no problem with Heisenberg. I'm coming for the demon.
Oh really? Oh really? Because I have my little Heisenberg hat as he's riding him, and he force drop kicks you as he's turning into hummus. He falls onto the ground, and then as Martha Stewart also falls to the ground, she internally turns the entire world into hummus, and then she is drowning in hummus
Whoa.
while the demon is floating in the sky above her.
That's fucking plot
Nick
twist.
wins because he
Yeah.
used your own power
That
against
was
you.
nuts, dude. Well, first of all, how have I made it this far in life without turning the whole planet into hummus? What a plot twist, dude.
Choose
Yeah, I know, right?
plus.
Alright, we're the Middle Ages, dude. Fuck yeah.
Go, demon, go. Speed demon. We're in the Middle Ages.
That's great. Alright. So, Middle Ages, huh? Middle Ages. Interesting.
What are you thinking
I'm
there,
going
sir?
to be a... No. I'm going to be Master Chief,
Mm.
who can duplicate one opponent attribute, so we'll get to that. Who can also control an army of flying monkeys. Yeah. Fuck yeah, finally some recognition.
Alright,
Alright.
so I am a mime
Sick.
that is 100 stories tall.
Sick.
That piloting an attack.
How big is the fucking attack drone? Or are you on your phone, like Siege style? Alright, well, I am going to duplicate your 100 stories tall skill, which means I am 100-story... Jesus fucking Christ. I'm 100-story tall Master Chief who can control an army of flying monkeys. I'm gonna make my argument.
Make your argument.
So, I would come face to face with your mime, and we'd start throwing down fisticuff style because we are both 100 stories tall. But then my army of flying monkeys, who are vicious in nature, would just attack your one single, fighter drone, this attack drone you have here, effectively wiping that out of the game, and just taking him out of the battle. And then since I'm Master Chief, I'd pull out a sword, because don't you dare assume that Master Chief doesn't have a sword, and he would just fucking ram it through, because we're in the Middle Ages and people kill each other with swords. That's all I got, guys.
Okay.
So
So if we're going with a drone that I am controlling, right? So essentially, the 100-story mime has a decent sized drone that is capable of at least firing bullets. So if we're saying that, we're talking at least half of those monkeys will be dead before you even come near it. Not only that, the fucking drone's gonna be faster than the monkeys, so it's gonna go fucking around them and then kill the rest of them. So your monkeys are basically useless at that point. So then we're going to go back into to where you think we're going fisticuff. My mom is going to mesmerize your ass with his fucking boxing. He's in a box. You don't know he's not out in a box because he's in a box. And then, as you're caught in amazement, Master Chief is sitting there caught in amazement. He's getting shot at from behind by the pilot drone that he forgot all about. And then the mom takes his sword from Master Chief and then stabs him.
Dude, when you crack yourself up telling your own stories, it fucking kills me.
Oh my god, dude!
Rage,
I
what are you
couldn't
thinking?
help it.
Master Chief would get burned as a witch, so would the mime, so you both lose.
That's fair, actually.